Hi everyone, so long time no sit down video, right? But I'm here today with my August favourites, and I haven't got tons because I've been using a lot of new products this month, but not ones that I feel like I'm necessarily ready to call favourites, and I do take that very seriously because I think that, you know, you might not take my word for it if I haven't been using it for long enough, so I try and do that. But I've got an interesting mixture of brands here, I think, and I'm just going to talk you through everything I've been loving. So the first thing is from Lacura. Is that how you pronounce it? It's basically Aldi or Lidl. I always mix Aldi and Lidl up. I'll put it down below because I can't remember. It's really bad. It's Lidl, isn't it? I think. Skincare range anyway, and I actually went in there because I was looking for a mask that I read about on Get the Gloss that was supposed to be a dupe for the Glam Glow mask that they were doing, but I couldn't find that. But what I did find was this, which is the Caviar Illumination 3-minute Cell Renewal Peel Mask. Now it comes in this little pot like this. It's very luxurious looking. It came in nice packaging. I think the inspiration behind their packaging is La Prairie, that kind of blue and everything, but it's a really great mask. It's a cream formula and you just brush it onto your skin, leave it on for 2 or 3 minutes. It is very potent. It exfoliates, leaves very bright skin behind. You'll be a little bit red, but it works really well at brightening your complexion, and definitely something that I think is worth the price. I think it was like £5, something like that. Really affordable. It wasn't in the main skincare section, it was in kind of their bargain bin section, but really nice. Really recommend that. Then I've been really into contouring this month. I always contour, I always have really. I think I've got one of those shape faces that just benefits from it, but I've been trying a few new products. The first one I picked up, I've actually got the lighter colour of this, which in the winter when I'm paler works nicely, but I picked up the medium shade, and it's the Collection Precision Contouring pencil. Now the shades of these are a little bit weird. I mean, you can see here it's a strange colour, but they work really well. They're not too warm. I'm going to do it quite harshly on my hand there so you can see. Obviously you wouldn't do that and you would blend it out, but just to show you the tone of it. Nice, slightly grey, which I quite like, but they can be too grey. The light version of this is very grey. This is kind of an in-between, but definitely a nice product and something that I think is great for the price, so really enjoyed that. Another one I really like is from Tanya Burr, and this is the contouring stick. This is in the shade light medium, and it's a chubby contour stick, which I like because I think it works nicely. One thing I have to say about this though, I have major beef with the packaging. First of all, like, it looks pretty and everything. The lid, really hard to get off, but doesn't stay closed in your makeup bag, and it ends up being really messy and yucky, so that's a bit annoying. And it sounds like it's not in there very well. Like, can you hear that? It sounds like it's a little bit too loose or something, I don't know. But the tone of this is very cool toned. That one right here, you can see that, can't you? Nice grey, quite cool toned. Not as pigmented as it looks. Once you see, if you have to twist it all the way down and then it doesn't rattle, but once you have blended it out, it's quite light in the coverage that it gives, if that makes sense. You can kind of blend it out to nothing. You do need to go back in and add a little bit more, especially in this area, I feel. But I like it. It's nice. But today I'm actually wearing this, and I got sent this a couple of weeks ago, and it's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette. Let me know if you want me to do a full review of this, because I will. But basically in here you get one side that has contour and highlight shades in a powder form, and then one side that has contour and highlight shades in cream form. Now the cream form, I have played around with some of these. The cream contour in this palette is crazy dark, and this is the light version, so definitely something if you want to kind of build up intensity. The contour shade, however, this colour is what I've got as my contour today, and I love it. I think it's such a great colour. Not too much, easy to blend out, nice and cool toned. just a really great palette, and definitely one that I think I will get a lot of use out of. So I've been really loving that. And then also I have got a bronzer to share with you. This is a bronzer I've been wearing a lot recently, and this is just a cheap bronzer from H&M, and it's in the shade Golden Honey. Looks like this. I love the packaging of these H&M products. I think it's kind of very Tom Ford inspired, isn't it? But just a really nice colour. It's a little bit warm, which some people might find orange. I find on my skin tone that works better, and it makes me kind of look really glowy and healthy. But it might be a little bit too orange if you're very fair. But on my skin tone, I really like it. I think it's like a really nice kind of warm, gives you that kind of sun-kissed look rather than making you look muddy. You just look really tanned, which I like. And then last but not least, I can't believe, oh no, not last but not least, I've got 2 more things to show you. I lied. Foundation. This has been pretty much my go-to foundation this month, and it's the e.l.f. Foundation Serum. This is in the shade light medium. I did buy the lighter shade and tried to mix them because I felt this was a bit dark, but didn't work out that well, and I actually think that it's fine. They only do like 4 colours, which is really crap, but anyway. Really like this foundation. Very light coverage, tinted moisturiser-esque, but the texture of it's really beautiful. It feels really light on the skin. I've done a full review, so I will link that down below. It's what I'm wearing on my skin right now, and I really like it. I think it's a really great product. So yeah, we'll link that down below. And then 2 items that are kind of together are these, what are they called? Lip and cheek stains from the Body Shop. I've got Vineyard Peach and Dutch Tulip. So the peachy one and the red one. You can use these on your lips or on your cheeks. They work all right on your lips, but I feel like they can go a bit patchy. But on cheeks, these are beautiful. I find that my makeup doesn't stay on my skin very well anyway. My skin kind of eats makeup for breakfast, lunch and dinner. But I find that blush is the first thing to go. It's the first thing to fade. So these work really nicely. They have a little bit more staying power. You do have to be careful how you blend them, and if you have got any concealer or anything in that area, it will remove it, which is a bit of a pain. They're not foolproof. You do have to play around and get the knack of it, but if you have got the knack of it exactly, they work really well and they last ages, and the peach one is a really gorgeous colour on the cheeks. I love it. So that is it. That's everything that I wanted to show you this month. Not tons of stuff, not a crazy long video, which I'm sure you'll appreciate. In terms of TV favourites, Game of Thrones has just finished, and that has without a doubt been my favourite this month. It has just been, I personally think, the best season ever. I know lots of people said it felt really rushed and blah. I didn't feel like that. I just felt like every episode was amazing, mind-blowing. So much happened. That last episode, I won't do spoilers, but just everything I wanted to happen happened. Even the things I didn't want to happen, I knew were going to happen, but I was okay with it because the story was progressing. Just amazing. I want to be Daenerys, and I want to marry Jon Snow. Like, I know he's marrying in real life his wildling girlfriend, but I'm not happy about that because I want to marry him because he is just the most gorgeous human being on the planet. But yeah, let me know if you've been watching Game of Thrones and how you felt about it. Don't put tons of spoilers in the comments there because some people might not have watched it. But if you haven't watched it, get on with it because, like, you know, be part of the conversation. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've been loving this month, and I will see you all soon. Bye.